before I get started, I'm going to show you some changes to To-Do-Enhance. So the notify icon down here is always visible so that you can bring it to foreground when you have a lot of windows open. And then you can press dash control C, dash WC as a command and just do a window capture, and it will save it to your desktop. And I found this really useful because I always need to take captures of something that I'm working on and send it over to somebody on Skype. So let's take a look at this program here. Basically, you have a panel on your form to define a capture and void region. It's a lot easier than having a rectangle in code, and it's also more visual. If you decide to try to use form borders, it's not going to work out. Your form borders will revert to the classic style as soon as you apply a region to your form, and also you're not going to be able to calculate locations with accuracy. And at the bottom here I've got two anchored buttons. The first one's void, and that's for voiding the region. The second one is for capture, and that's for capturing the voided region. Well, it doesn't actually have to be voided. And you can do this however you want. You can have a single button and change up its functionality or something else. So basically I have some draggable functionality for the form. Very straightforward. I have videos on this. Check them out. And this is very simple. So the void button here is I'm creating a graphics path. I'm adding the client rectangle, which is the entire forms rectangle in our case, because we have disabled the form borders. And then we're adding the panel bounds, and that's going to be the rectangle that includes the point, the location of the panel relative to the form. And then we're just going to construct our new region according to our graphics path. So void, there it is, and capture. And down here we have, I'm just creating a new bitmap here, and I'm going to create it with the panel size, which is our rectangular region that we're capturing. Then I'm declaring a graphics object, creating it from that first bitmap that we created, and then we're going to use GFX copy from screen, and we're going to convert the location of the panel to screen coordinates using the instance of its parent. It's hard to explain, but basically you should be using point to screen on its parent if it has a parent other than the desktop, and that will effectively convert the client coordinates to screen coordinates. Otherwise you'll get problems. And we're going to copy it to 0, 0 on the bitmap, and we're using the panel size. And after that you can do whatever you want with the bitmap, so save it and whatever. I'm just showing it using process start. You might want to wrap it in a using statement here. And we want to toggle the void, so I'm going to show you how to do that. It's fairly straightforward. Private bool is void. It's going to be false by default. Go down to where we're voiding. So if is void, we just want to do this. I think that'll work. Else, and we need to set the void value. So if void is equal to true, then we're going to set it to false to toggle it. Very good. So it's best to just implement your own form borders if you need to, and resizing controls and whatnot. That's actually a good idea for control. I'm going to actually make something that you can just drag onto the form, and it will add this nice form border style that you can adjust, similar to the form border style, except it's going to be part of the client region. And that's it for this video. See you later.